Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the StarLadder minor qualifiers for the CIS region. My name is Dinko. I'm going to be your host / commentator for today. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've just already had one best of 3 playout, and it was a pretty interesting affair. Ended 2-0, but a very long final map. Getting into this one, it's Prosto taking on Se7en. We've seen Se7en play yesterday here on the mainstream, but we didn't quite get to see Prosto play. And from what I've seen, Prosto looked a little bit shaky, not exactly at the top level that we'd be expecting for them in the CIS region, at least. But coming to this, you've still got to favour them as the favourites of the tournament. Did that just freeze? Well, you got to favour them as the favourites of this game, shall I say? And going up against Se7en, a team that, you know, you're not too familiar with a lot of the players here. You know, you don't really expect them to get too much done here on the Se7en side, but you know, we have to give them the benefit of the doubt. In the CIS region, it's been pretty good. I mean, they've had pretty close affairs on both ends, and so hopefully we get more of the same coming up here. It's going to be Kenzor sitting back towards short. It's going to be the bait and switch setup between him and Ivan, who's currently in dark. And he's going to be waiting on this cross. The headshot has been collected early by Kenzor, who's just sitting here waiting. And this is such a heavy stack towards the A bomb site. Pros to have the iron hold crossfire. I like to call this setup the guillotine, as it's so deadly towards this side of the map as the bait and switch is in. Ivan only able to get one, but Flourish is there for the kill. And as HP and Winter trying to pull off the 2v2. They've done well to get into the situation to start with, and they're actually going to get the man advantage. So Nickelback, he's into the 1v2. The bomb has been planted for HP, and Nickelback is about to walk through the smoke. This is where HP could actually end up dropping him, as Nickelback has to fall away. He's going to make his way back around from short, trying to get back in towards the bomb site, but currently Winter and HP, they are just holding this off. They're not allowing him to come anywhere near the bomb site, and there it is. Winter picks up the kill, 1-0 for Se7en, and they will get the pistol. That was looking so good for Prosto as well. You know, they had the iron hold crossfire, 2 off towards long, 2 towards short. They held that well, should I say. They get the initial kills. But then Se7en just walk in and somehow get a couple of frags themselves. And Se7en are a team that impressed me yesterday, I have to say. They looked pretty good in a lot of their situations. They couldn't quite, you know, take the series, but they definitely played well. The damage is going to be done. It's going to be tossed in towards Banana. A couple of players going to take initial damage from that on the Prosto side of things. Inferno is always a decent map for Prosto. We'll take a look at the video to try and get us a better insight into this one as well, to see where this one is most likely to go. So, Inferno is the first map that was picked by Prosto, a map that they've traditionally been pretty good on. Second map will be Dust 2, that's picked by Se7en. We've seen them yesterday on it. And the third, if we need it, will be Mirage. We've seen Se7en play yesterday against Windstrike. They got 2-0 by them, but they played well on Dust 2 in an overtime game. The second map wasn't exactly that clean. They lost 16-4 to Windstrike on Overpass. But they impressed me on Dust 2. So Inferno needs to go in favor of Prosto here. And with Se7en finding a pistol win, this gives them a decent chance to get off to a good start and start challenging them on the front. So let's see if they can get it done here. Prosto on the pistol. This is going to be a start from Kenzor. First blood drawn finally. With 35 seconds left on the clock, Se7en are going to have to try and get themselves in towards the A bomb site as they start to run on it. It's going to be HP checking towards Kenzor. Finishes him off, and now it's into a 4v4. The bomb will get planted in the middle of the bomb site. Winter will confirm that. Smiley looks back up towards the apartments, and Flourish was trying to get over the top of the balcony, but he's been fine as well. And so it's now into a 4v3. An advantage on the T side. And they can just hold down the A bomb side. There's no chance here for Prosto, and they're going to have to save. Kevlar and Jakindar, Kevlar and Nickelback. Got a scout in the hands of Ivan. Might as well save it. No chance of getting back in towards the A site anyway. So it'll be 2-0 here for Se7en. A decent start coming into this one. That's exactly what they want to see. haven't seen the light of day in 4 days, guys. Maybe I should open my window. There it is. The outdoors. CIS Counter-Strike has been my life for the past couple of days. Actually, it was Chinese Counter-Strike the day before that. CIS is taking over. It'll be Europe in a couple of days. That's some great Counter-Strike coming up here in the StarLadder minor close qualifiers. Some great fun, some great games. There's going to be Lack starting to press up towards top banana. Molotov goes in towards boiler. It'll bounce off the walls and land towards the stairs. And this is where Kinder will get the opening kill. Lack actually looks back in towards the B bomb site and actually finds Ivan as well. And so it's now a man advantage doubled on the T side. This should be a relatively simple one for them as well. They should be feeling rather confident. Kinder has found Yukindar. Kinder and Yukindar. Lack has found Nickelback, and all the names are rhyming. This is kind of strange. It will be into the 1v4 though. Se7en about to take 3-0. They'll be very happy with the outcome of this one. You know, a solid start coming into Inferno. Se7en will take that every time of the week. I mean, they only got 4 rounds against Windstrike in their last game on Overpass. So when they take 3 already against the Overdogs, Prosto on their map pick, they should be feeling pretty happy about that. And obviously you were expecting to get a little bit more here, and especially since, you know, looking a little bit later on, we've got Dust 2 coming up, and that's a map where we've seen Se7en be proficient on. I mean, they dominated Windstrike, right, in their opening game. They just kind of showed us a little bit of a mental weakness maybe on Se7en, where they kind of fell out of the game mentally, because that's when we've seen Windstrike come right back into it. Though Kinder is going to start things off with a kill onto Yukindar. Lack able to get 1 onto Nickelback, and Ivan will get the headshot, but it's going to be a 3v4. Man advantage on the T side as they start to make their way over towards Banana. They'll try and hold on to it as well. Flash shall start to make his way through middle. The bomb will be making its way back up towards Banana, where Ivan currently is situated on the coffins. He's got quite a few players inside of Banana. Flash looking to try and pick up the headshot. He'll get it on the Smiley, but the trade comes in from Winter. The man advantage is on the on the T side, should I say. And Kenzo's going to try and hold off towards short. He's done so effectively, and they can actually just throw the smoke down and try and delay here. HP looks to try and get the kill. He looks over the top of the smoke. There's a big gap in it on the left side that he can play with on top of the barrel. He does that successfully and gets the kill. Bomb can get planted. This will allow the retake to have to come through from Ivan. Got a Molotov and a flashbang, giving away his position with a shot that rings off. And Winter's so low that he can actually get that kill. Still, a Molotov is alive. If he uses the Molotov for the pit, that'll clear that angle. It'll confirm that it's empty, but he hasn't quite used it just yet. Eventually, we'll toss it in, and that's going to force him into the open. HP, is he taking any damage from it? No, but he's forced into the right, and that's the clutch from Ivan. He looks for the bomb. He'll get it to defuse in, and that'll be a round on the board finally for Prosto. A nice retake there from Ivan. Takes the first kill. Uses the Molotov towards the pit. Able to clear that as well, and we'll end up clutching it through. So 1-0. 1 on the board finally for Prosto. Se7en, you know, they got the 3-0 start, but can't quite win that one, but came very close indeed. This is where they will have to buy up the AWP. They've got the AK-47s in play as well. Brought everything to the table that's possible at this point. Over on the Prosto side of things, it's going to be the AK in the hands of Flourish. MP9's there for Nickelback and Yukindar. Hamas. Not bad at all. Molotov will go in, and that's going to force Kinzo to play a little bit more passive towards the top of the apartments. And Se7en will start bringing their troops up towards mid. There's going to be a little bit of a play here from Flourish, who will look for a pick towards the balcony. That'll force the player off the top of it. He'll fall back in towards second mid. Currently, Prosto have got those 3 players inside of the A site. Then we'll just hold on and just wait for this initial attack to come in from Se7en, and it will start sending 3 players over here. You have 2 inside a banana on the T side. So at this point, Se7en are just playing their default, you know, just making sure they have the control across the map. They're not giving anything up. They're not making any mistakes, and I think that's the right call here. Just try and keep the pressure on Prosto, making them keep guessing, making them waste the utility, throw it, make it easier for your T side to eventually hit towards a bomb site. They seem to have agreed that they want to go in towards the B side of the map, and that's exactly where they've been running, but the flash is in. Ivan picks up beyond it, and there will be 1 kill. Actually from the Molotov that he actually gets that one. Kinder will be able to try and assist his team, but spraying towards the back of the bomb site. Nickelback can be fine, and Kinder on the 180 turnaround gets himself another headshot on the Kenzor. The B bomb site falls, and this is not exactly a great start from Prosto, I have to say. Se7en, very simple run. They waste the utility of Prosto, they get it done. They decide to hit into the B site when it's over. They walk in there, job done as well. Not exactly the start Prosto we're probably looking for here. And this is actually a big problem for them, because obviously it's their map pick. This is the one they're meant to look solid on. This is the one they have been solid on. Let's take a little look at the results from Prosto yesterday, though, because I think that's one to really look at, because we talk about them being the overdogs here, or at least just the favorites of this map. But you know, Prosto, our team, they're kind of hit and miss, right? You know, they do have some problems here and there. And a pause coming in immediately. I'm not quite sure if it's I think this is a technical pause. So I think we've got a little tech problem that hopefully doesn't last too much longer. Yeah, we were riddled with those in our first match. But yeah, Prosto. Yesterday the result against Se7en was a 2-1 victory for Se7en. The only map that Prosto were able to pick up was indeed Mirage. They lost Inferno 16-7, so perhaps there is a little bit of weakness down in Inferno at the minute. To take a look at who the top performers were on Inferno, it was Kenzor, and not by a whole lot, you know. Wasn't performing too massively though, only getting 7 kills. It's not exactly the biggest performance from them. So, (4-1) for Se7en here. Won't be utility being used up in towards middle. Kinder's going to be here with the AK. There'll be a kill on the Nickelback, and not a man advantage for the T side immediately upon asking, and either look back inside of Banana. It's going to be the kill from Lackey. Kinder, he will fall. No, it's a 2-man advantage here for the T side. As the spam starts to rattle on in, Kenzo is going to be dropped to 9 HP. Se7en will be here. Se7en start to move up through Banana. 3 players through B. The bomb is going to be at the bottom of mid. You know, 3 players locked in on the A bomb site. One inside of the pit, 1 through Archway, and 1 in the cubby. And we have smoke going across CT. That will cover off the information supply towards the CT side anyway, but I think I realise at this point, if they don't walk into it, it's probably just going to be a safe call. And Se7en, very slow approach to make sure that everything is ready. They don't make any further mistakes, and they'll be pretty happy with the outcome here, as they will get the bomb planted on B. And 3 players stay alive on the CT side. They will start to fall away from that side of the map. This will be 5-1 for Se7en. And the scary part is, you know, we've seen them be pretty proficient on Dust 2, 7 already, and if they're doing a good job in Inferno, the map pick of their opponent, which they did struggle on yesterday, like they showed not Inferno, but they showed that they can struggle on their opponent's map pick, you know, a map they haven't really prepared on. Perhaps there is a little bit of weakness there, but they're definitely showing they can perform here in Inferno early, and they're doing a lot of damage against Prosto, who, you know, traditionally have been a good Inferno team. They want to pick Inferno, but they didn't play too well yesterday. They lost pretty convincingly 16-7. So maybe there is a weakness here for Prosto that they will need to turn around, because 7 have definitely came in fighting. And they've got an AWP here on Smiley. It's going to be the AKs there as well. Rather decent weaponry to work with here. Starting to build up a lot of cash on the T side as well, which is a really good sign moving forward. Prosto not too much to work with into this one whatsoever. They'll definitely be lacking in a lot of the departments, and so the grenade will go in towards mid. Going to be the AWP. Smiley able to pick up the kill on the flourish, and on the man advantage is there on the T side as Kenzo will pick up the HPs. Lack will come in and sweep up the trash as he looks for another, but it's Ivan picking that one up from top mid, and so the man advantage is on the T side. Yakindar is going to be dragging himself from the apartments back in towards second mid, and Yakindar and Ivan bringing the players back through Banana. 7 still have the advantage here. They still should win this round, but Prosto have done a decent job at making it close. Ivan and Kenzo are the two men to flank for that, and one of them is still alive. The only problem is Yakindar didn't have a gun, but now he does. So he could actually end up picking up this kill on Yakindar, and there it is. The headshots back into a 2v2. They have a chance here. They really do, Prosto, to take away a round that probably they should have had no right in winning. And there will be the kill from Winter. Yakindar will be finished off. And now Ivan will be into that 1 versus 2. The bomb has been picked up. It's going to be brought back over towards B. Smile sit here in Banana, just holding on one side of the half wall. We'll have Ivan towards the back of the bomb site himself. Just waiting for these two players to come in towards his crossout. You'll see it here with the barrel locked in and looked scoped in towards Banana. He has to go rather huge here, Ivan. Both players coming in towards him. This is exactly what he would want, though. Both to come towards him where he can have a say. And this is where he has to step up. They clear his corner. There's the kill. He was hoping that he could maybe stay evaded until the bomb plant comes through, but he cannot get it done. It will be a round pickup for 7, but brought close by Prosto, you have to say. And this is where the buy comes in. Perhaps they're starting to heat up a little bit. Perhaps the engine is starting to warm up, because Prosto, they have got the AWP in the hands of Yakindar. They've got the AUGs. Every player has a scope available to them. And they've got utility there as well. Over on 7, it's going to be the AWP for Smiley. The AK-47s are there. Utility here as well. Everything you could possibly want in this round, guys. This is going to be hopefully a competitive one on paper, but we'll see if that plays out. Sometimes these rounds are some of the most one-sided fairs. Just kind of crazy. Although Yakindar looks to try and pick up the opening kill, and he will find it. So there it is to work with. Can he get another? No. Smiley's there to trade. Good stuff. Keeping it even here. 7 need to keep the fight up. They cannot afford to take their foot off the gas whatsoever. Otherwise, Prosto will find a way into this game. Into the start of this. If you can put as many rounds as possible on the board on your T side here in Inferno, that's exactly what you want. That's a really good way of perhaps even pulling the upset on this map. And Utility's going in towards Pit. Kenzo has rotated over. They've got 3 players here on the A bomb site. 7. They have got the man advantage if they decide to walk into A in terms of 4 players, but they actually want to pull themselves away here and test the waters towards B. They haven't really done that just yet. And so why not? I mean, this is going to be the right call. If they get rid of Nickelback early, that can pretty much end this. Kender will take a kill towards the A bomb site, so Kenzo actually falling is giving the T's a massive advantage here, because he can just lock off the rotation, and he's actually doing so much damage. There's Flourish gone as well. Knows where Ivan is, and Ivan has no idea. He's gone. Nickelback has to hold off a 1v4. It's not going to happen. They know where the last player is not. They're going to bring that bomb back over towards the A site. Nickelback gives away where he is, and he will take a kill, but this round is over. It's going to be 7-1. 7 have reached 7 rounds already on their T side, and this is an excellent start on Inferno. They'll be so happy about this. I think Prosto are going to be a little bit scared now after the spanking they received on Inferno yesterday by Simon. They should start to realize perhaps there is a weakness here on this map. And what can they do? So Se7en will find their 7th round, and that's a big performance from Kinder. He does get it done for his team, and I think he'll be pretty happy with that as well. Obviously, he's got 9 kills on the board, 8 and 4 in lack. Those 2 players have definitely been leading the way. Smiley on 7 kills. He looked strong yesterday. He was a player I had my eye on. Hopefully he continues that throughout today, because I'm looking forward to seeing if Smiley can keep that up and show us that level of performance over and over again, because if he kind of drops off a little bit and doesn't have a good series, then that's when we start to perhaps question his performance. But he has been pretty consistent across Dust 2. We haven't really seen much of a sample size of him, but he played well on that map. Everyone played kind of poorly on Overpass yesterday against Windstrike. So I think it's keep it up here on Inferno and keep this lead, then that's perfect. But Nickelback, the only saved weapon, has done a good job already. They should realize that, you know, that this should be going up against a weaker buy, but they still have to give it the respect that it deserves. And losing that kill early, they're going to have to try source a trade somewhere, and they're going to start to put a couple of players over towards A. Currently 2 in Banana, 2 over towards second middle. They'll start to use up some utility to try and bait out that of the CTs to try and see what they've got to work with here. A minute left on the clock. What is the call from Se7en? It looks like they want to go back in towards B, and this is the right call indeed. They've left Ivan on his own here with a P250. One smoke over towards A has been enough to sort of make the gamble for Prosto. They've decided to pull 4 players over towards this side of the map, and no one really close enough towards CT or Archway that they can rotate back fast enough towards the B-bomb site. So pretty much if Ivan dies here, it's over. He has been spotted. Multiple players starting to charge his position away. If Ivan does not get a single kill here, it is over, and there it is. Ivan gone. The rotation coming in quickly from Nickelback, and of course Yukindar. If they can't get a kill, the bomb not yet planted, so perhaps there is a bit of a chance. And the push coming through, Nickelback spotted. That is so unfortunate. Se7en, they have done this again. Yukindar has got the AUG and wants to fall away with it. Money will be there for Prosto into the next, so they can't afford to sort of set up outside of the bomb site, perhaps pick up a couple of exits and see what they can get done. And they have got a kill on the Smiley, so that's an AWP they now have available to them. And they will pick that up and actually just slither away with it. A quick hit and run here. They take the guns, they run away. And Prosto, even though they end up losing the round, taking 2 AUGs and an AWP away from this, not bad at all. They might just walk into Yukindar, who wants a couple more kills. He's going to try and force them to rebuy. They will all fall, but apart from HP, he's the only player that did anything in that round. He found all the kills for them. And that'll be 7-1. Quickly made 8 here for Se7en. But the buy coming in eventually here from Prosto. We haven't seen that in a while. Time to show us what they're made of. Well, Smiley is going to be here towards T-Stairs. You'll be able to pick up the kill onto Yukindar. And the man advantage is for the T side. Inzor is going to with AWP, throw it back in towards the bomb site. He doesn't want any rifles to go on over, but the thing is for Se7en, they've got their own. You know, they're feeling happy about what they've got here. It's going to be AKs, SG, AWP for Smiley. Lash is going to be sitting here towards short, just waiting for multiple players to come in towards him. And here to go in. Chicken. Rip. Chicken. The chicken has been exploded. You know when they say just feathers and bones? I don't see any bones on that thing. I just seen it literally explode into feathers and then just be gone forever. Like Thanos just snapped his fingers and the chicken have all disappeared. Well, here comes the utility. There's going to be a push in towards the B bomb site. Nickelback goes for the Hail Mary play, but it's not going to work. Ivan falls as well. And the bomb site has been taken. Commandeered by Se7en. And now Flourish and Kenzor left into a 2v3. This is starting to look so grim for Prosto. About to be 9-1. Kenzor has got a flashbang. They're buying off the wall to line them in towards the bomb site. Smiley will be here with the AWP. He'll look in towards the B side itself. The time will take away. Smoke will cover off the CT cross, and Kenzor is going to try and sprint away from this. Winter will pick him up, and now Flourish is into a 1v3. Quickly, going to be 2 on the board here for Prosto. And Se7en taking themselves a round win. Yet again, this game is just kind of slowly but surely, well, not slowly at this point, it's very quickly falling out of the fingers of Prosto. And at this point, Se7en, they'll be feeling very happy about themselves. A pause has to come through here for Prosto because they have been struggling. There's been nothing working for them at all. And it is a tactical one. Well, line 1, utility going in towards Banana. And it'll be Prosto kind of holding off the approach this time. So, Se7en, they've been disallowed access. They've been annexed in towards middle. And Prosto will just control Banana for the meantime. They have immediately fallen back after throwing the utility though, so they don't exactly have too much information. And you see Ivan still having to be very, very recessive and just sort of sit back over towards B. And just make sure that they can hold it down without, you know, overextending, because they don't want to give away an advantage here on the CT side. And there's going to be Kenzar taking away Lack. There'll be the man advantage on the CT side. And because they're on the corner, that'll flash a player off the angle. HP is going to have the flashbang ready. It's going to bang off the wall. Smiley starts to make his way on in. We at the top of mid with the ult scoped in down the barrel. Here goes Flourish. He'll be here with the M4A4 spraying up towards the apartments. That's going to be a kill coming in a second as well, as Flourish is able to do the damage. Smiley now into 1 versus 4. He'll have the op scoped in on Boiler. But this is finally a round that Prosto will actually end up walking away with. They haven't had that in quite some time. They've only had 1 round at Inferno so far. And Smiley is back towards the kitchen. Will be a round pick up from Prosto. 9-2 here on the board. They can somehow, you know, pull this half back to 9-6. That is pretty good, all things considered, after the sheer dominance that's been across the entire map so far. Well, there's going to be Flourish. Holding off as Kinder comes in towards him. Multiple players starting to come through. Molotov will go up towards the apartments. Kinder is going to be sitting here with the AWP as they all start to run in towards him. Kinder will have the ult. That's the pick up onto Lack. If he can get another one as well. Most of the 7 side are just sitting here outside of the A site. Literally have been stopped. This is much better from Prosto. They're finding the kills. They haven't been able to do that in quite some time without seeing an answer immediately there from Se7en. So perhaps this big lead Se7en had is about to crumble. It happened yesterday on Dust 2. Perhaps it's a common factor for the Se7en team. The small sample size we've had definitely would it does happen here. It definitely would lead to that pattern. 40 seconds left. Smiley will be bringing himself back over towards Banana. No one really close by on the CT side. They have one inside of the B-bomb side itself. One's just rotated in through ruins. There are currently 3 on Prosto sitting on the A site. Should be the best call, honestly, for Se7en. They're going to run on in. It's Yukindar taking the kill on the HP a second as well. Yukindar stops them in their tracks, and this time Se7en have literally no say in what they get to do in this run, as Winter is left in his own. It's into a 1v5. He's up towards the apartments, and Flourish is very patiently waiting for this kill. Winter with 7 seconds left. Be able to do too much. There we go. Flourish picks it up, and it's going to be 9-3. So, much better stuff here from Prosto. They brought the double up setup into play this round as well. Yukindar was definitely very impactful in that last round. Stopping them in their tracks as they ran in towards the A bomb site. If they can get more of the same going, if Prosto can start to really develop a strong CT hold here, they can definitely walk away with a couple more. Being 9-1 down to actually maybe even fighting for a 9-6 half. They'll again not be extremely happy with it, because obviously the CT side you want to get a couple more than just 6, but with all the outcome, I mean, it being 9-1, you'll be happy with whatever you can take at that point. Inder starts to make his way through the apartments towards Boiler. He'll throw a nade on in. Won't do too much. And he can bring his players back over towards B. 3 CT he goes. 3 players currently sitting inside a Banana. There'll be a smoke that'll go on towards the B bomb site. Molotov. I'll go in towards the coffins, and Kenzo strikes in from behind. What play from this guy. He just walks away with 3 kills. That's it over. The bombs hit the floor. No time. Also tried to... Se7en tried to get over towards the A-bomb site. They had limited time, but they had to make it perfect. Out of nowhere, though, it's all the kills there. Kenzo just jukes them, and Nickelback will walk in, finding HP just completely unaware. And that'll be a round win again from Prosto. Se7en are just falling apart here. The start they had, 9-1, it's gone. They have to fight again here to get back on the scoreboard. And there's not enough money really to get it done in this one. Nade's going down towards Banana. It's going to do a little bit onto Lack, who's been dropped to 43 HP. And very close to already finding an advantage for the CT side. We'll start to bring a lot of the troops up towards Banana here on the C side. Multiple players already there. Ivan will throw a Molotov in that will hopefully hold them off at bay, and that's actually nearly burnt them down to death, as Lack is still only on 3 HP. Smiley taking a lot of damage, and he's just looking for a pick. He just wants something on the AWP, but it's not coming through, and they know there's an open Banana on the CT side. And Kinder, he's expected to be able to walk out here. Flourish gives him a warning shot and says no. Go back in towards apartments. You're not getting anywhere near this bomb site. I'm just going to sit in the pit. I'm going to do the damage. And it does fall right in front of Boiler. Kinder, if he wants to walk into it, he's going to have to burn a little bit. There'll be a smoke that goes down. That'll cover off the right side. Lack starts the pressure on through. That's going to push them back in towards CT spawn. It's going to be a kill from Yukindar as he's playing the very picky kill fall back stance, and he will get 2 of them. As they start to cross in towards the A bomb site, Flourish will see what he can get done, and it's lots. He can get 2 kills. Finished off by HP, but Yukindar's there to sweep it up. There will be more damage being done as Prosto. They do pull this half back. One last round to get 6. That's the best outcome possible. 10-5 is not bad already, considering it was 9-1. But obviously they want to get a little bit more. The best outcome would be 6. Molotov goes up towards the top of the cart. Flashbang in towards middle as well. One player's already playing pretty close here. Prosto's starting to show confidence again. Starting to feel like they are in control a little bit more here because they've gone aggressive. Kentor's barrel's been spotted down. That's the kill, surely. Picked up by Lack, but the trade is in from Yukindar. And Flourish, he's hungry. He wants to get the revenge kill, and there it is. But traded again. HP was on the left side of the balcony. And he does get the kill back, and it's into a 3v3. This one's so hard to call. We still don't know which way this one's gonna go. As Winter starts to make his way up Banana, that is a kill on the Ivan. And now it's a man advantage on the T side. Smoke will cover off the cross as the multitude of players are starting to go on in. The man advantage for Se7en is alive. And Yukindar and Nickelback trying to get back into this run. Nickelback's already over towards B. He realizes it's going to be the B hit. He's calling to his teammate. HP has been dropped to 34. Make it gone. Is the Molotov successful as Nickelback can pull it back? It's into a 2v2. Smoke will go off towards Banana. That severs the information flow from Se7en, but no one is there. Flaking just sitting towards the back of the bomb site. This limits the positions they can play from, but they are just going to be sitting in dark and towards the back of the site. Great flashbang coming in. Gonna go deep in towards dark. Sitting there, Smiley, Winter not giving anything away. They just want to play this contact. At that point, they can start to take the fight. Winter's gonna take the kill. Winter finds it. Winter finds the next. And it's 10-5. Se7en will pull it off. Double figures reached. Flashbang goes over. That's going to line out a peak beyond that. I'll start to fall back. Pro still bringing their troops inside of Banana. They have got the bomb there along with Smoke and Double Flash. It's a Smoke and a Molotov in play on Nickelback. This pistol becomes extremely important for both teams. Se7en obviously want to get a lead going on. Pro still need to get it back to stay in this game essentially. Flashbang's going to go with the smoke over the top. Flashbang comes in second. There'll be a Molotov that'll land inside of the site, but the rotation has to come in from the CT side. As Kenzor has picked that one, it's still into the 4v4. Bomb will get planted in front of the coffins, and the rotation coming in from Se7en. They have multiple players inside of CT, one coming in from Banana. All it takes is Prosto just to stay alive and take these kills, as this retake is going to be very difficult indeed. No utility to force them out. They have got a kit though, so that gives them an extra 5 seconds to clear a couple of angles. As Winter starts to look towards the back of the bomb site, Flourish with the first engagement wins it for Prosto, but Winter's there for the trade. All the kills looking to go in favor of Prosto at the minute though, but as soon as I say that, Winter strikes in. Another from Winter! What is that from Winter? 4 kills as he looks back towards Banana. The flick on the third was impeccable. That was nuts there from Winter. Beautiful, beautiful plays, and that is the pistol picked up for Se7en. Absolutely nuts there from Winter. That is going to be A run that he won't forget for a very long time. I was just gobsmacked at that kill. He looks back towards Banana. He just hits the headshot instantly. Beautiful stuff. It looks like Pro still would actually be able to pull it off, but no. Winter coming in and just says, nope, we're winning this pistol. Full SMG purchase. The buy from the T side actually looks pretty scary now if you look at Se7en, who don't actually have any rifles in play at all. These MP9s are going to have to try and get it done against the Galils. Also starting to move on in. It's going to be Winter peeking into the open. Kenzo's going to be finished off, and the man advantage is down on the CT side. As Prosto start to wrap around, they're going to go for the B hit. They're going to go right through CT. They need to be careful. They have to know this is a possibility. It falls onto Lack to try and make this play. Multiple players running towards him. He's only got an MP9. This is not going to go well. They need to rotate now towards that B bomb site. They have no information. Surely they have to realize at this point. Ikindo is going to start to move up close. Lack needs to get this kill. There's the spray. There's one. Surely he falls right after, though, and indeed he does. The Galil gets it done. HP with the UMP. Peeks into the open. The bomb hits the floor, but needs to stay alive. Needs to delay. Needs to allow the rotation. And there's his teammate. Flourish will fall as the peak comes through. And they look like they have done enough. Ivan into the 1v4. It was scary for a moment, but luckily HP is allowed to step up, and there it is. 12 rounds on the board for Se7en here on Inferno. Prosto are getting battered, and they're currently 4 rounds away from taking their opponent's map pick in a more convincing fashion than Simon battered Prosto here on Inferno yesterday. Perhaps Prosto need to reconsider choosing this as a map they want to play, because there's definitely some problems here on it for them. They haven't had the results in the last couple of days to show that they're even capable of playing this at this point. On a team against a team you should probably say they should beat here, Se7en. Not doing the damage here at all. And Se7en, I mean, fair play to them. They've looked very, very convincing. They've looked very, like a very interesting prospect. I have to say, yesterday against Windstrike, I was kind of surprised with the start they had on Dust 2. So much potential coming out of that Kazakhstani team. Well, Kenzor, he is going to do some damage there on the peak. Kinder's going to be dropped to 48 HP. And HP and Winter, they're going to get some damage going. There's a headshot from Kenzor. The CTs have pulled it off, though, it looks like. There's a 2-man advantage still for them, but the P250 and the Deagle still stand. Will be Lack with the headshot. Flourish will fall. Kenzor into the 1v4. Lack will spray away. Kenzor finished off 13-5. 3 away here from Se7en taking this. Ikindo start his approach through second middle. And it's going to be a very important round here for Prosto. This one is really what lies on the edge for them. If they cannot pick this one up, it's most likely going to be a walk in the park for Se7en. It's kind of discussing how the Kazakhstan is so good. The Kazakhstani scene is so good. Is it Kazakh or is it Kazakhstani? I don't know. One of the two. But it's such a strong region. It's producing so much talent. You look at a Vanguard. That team alone has 5 insane players. You got a Dren and Hobbit in the wind as well. The 17 were doing a little bit of damage at this level. Looking pretty solid. Ivan, though, is going to make sure he dispatches with a couple of opponents. The Mac 10 has been sent in as the raid boss, and that is a run surely for Prosto. Good stuff on that Mac 10. Nickelback and Yukindar, they will get the second 2 kills, and now Smiley on his own. 1v5. That's a good answer from Prosto. Much better. They haven't really been able to do anything on the second half. But picking that one up, finally, they might have a chance here. They've still got a buy coming up again, 7. So they still need to give it the respect it requires here, Prosto. They're not out of the woods just yet. Still have another challenge coming their way. Yeah. So, Smiley will save. The buy will come through here for 7. The hurdle is still up. And Prosto still need to keep running and jumping. Otherwise, they might just fall flat. I have an unpopular opinion. I like Fanta better when it's not got any bubbles. When it's flat. I like flat Fanta better. You could actually get flat Fanta. If you go to the restaurant, well, you probably get it in America. But if you go to a restaurant here in the UK, or I don't know if you have Five Guys in other parts of Europe, and you probably do have different Fantas. So I went into Five Guys, the restaurant recently, and went on the drinks machine and realized you can get Fanta without any bubbles. Mental stuff. Life changing. I actually prefer it without the bubbles, though. It's way better. My opinion. Very subjective. So utility being used up across the map towards A. They have one player inside of the A bomb site. One off towards Cubby. Flash will allow Yukindar to peek around the corner. Yukindar will just sit here in the corner and take the fight. He'll on the M4 fight against Yukindar. And the man advantage will be on the CT side. The rest of the troops starting to run on in towards the B bomb site. It is HP taken away. Nickelback, Lack able to get Flourish. And Ivan will take away his life. Ivan and Kenzor look to be falling flat here indeed as they run on in. And this is not the good kind of flat. Kenzor left in a 1v4. He's picked up 2 kills out of nowhere. And 8 seconds. Has to get the bomb planted. Looks for the fight in CT. Has to get the bomb done. Now, is there enough time? He's got to go and stick it. They're going to run around the corner. It's over anyway. He has been picked off. He gets the bomb plant. But that is going to be another run on the board for 7. 14-6. Extra money in the bank for Prosto thanks to the bomb plant. It'll be interesting to see how much they actually amount to. Because this, again, is not over for the CT side. They've got another challenge coming their way. And Prosto's buy is going to be better. They still have a chance here to stay in this game. But if they cannot do it against 7 here, it'll be map point. It most likely will be over on Inferno. We'll be moving on to the second map, Dust 2. And that has looked like a solid one for 7. So this is going to be a very tough challenge for Prosto. They need to get it done here. No mistakes can be made. It has to be flawless from here on in. We need to go down towards Banana. It's going to be the lineup. The all getting it done on the 2. Lack able to find Flourish and Nickelback. Now it's going to be a 2-man advantage on the CT side. Flashbang will go in towards Boiler and need to land onto the feet of Kindar. And there's a kill right through the smoke. Kinder finished off and the man advantage has been brought back to just the 1. Prosto will start to try and get in towards the Z bomb site as Yukindar has got backup. They will start to make their way in through long. Yukindar, there's a player in library he has to be aware of, and he's not going to check that. Eventually, he will flick to it. Oh my god, Yukindar. There's an opportunity now. There's their tuck up tail. They're going B. Currently sitting here as HP. He's got to go huge. He's got to go nuclear as they run in towards him. He has to give away the info that his team are there. They know exactly where HP's playing from. They're going to swarm him. This is going to be so difficult for him to hold on, I'm afraid. He needs at least 1 or 2 kills here. The bomb will get planted. He's just sat back. He's going to allow the bomb to go down. He's got to play on retake with his teammates. Teammates are coming in back from Banana. At this point, I honestly would try and save if I was the CT side. This is not going to look too easy for them. Although they have got such a window, they could actually decide to just go for this. Because the teammate is locked inside the site, the save won't be that strong anyway. So we'll see if they can get it done. Good hold here from Brofto. They've got a kit alive. A kill from Yukindar comes in again, but Winter's there with the trade, looking for another one on the Ivan, and he's pulled it off. Last guy at the back of the bomb site, 2 HP is Kensor. He goes to the spray, he pulls it off, and that was so close, but Pro still walk away with it. They needed that round, and they have got it. They are still in this game. 7, they're back to an eco. This is the chance for Prosto to try and get themselves into Inferno. Have been flat all game. Is over the top of the half wall. Heavy and Molotov going deep in towards the apartments. Flashbang goes over second middle. And Kindar, he's going to be spawning Kindar up towards the window. Hasn't taken the kill just yet. Need to be careful here as Kindar has come in. Able to drop Kinder. He's not happy what he's got in his Kinder Surprise Egg. It's going to be the multiple players from Prosto trying to get their way up towards top mid. We'll bring the utility back on in towards middle. They have the bomb in their backs. The smoke ready for library. It's tossed on over the top. 3 players currently on 7, stacking towards the B bomb site. It's not going to be the right call, I'm afraid. It's going to be a pressuring hit in towards long. And actually, if they go through the archway, it might be a bit of a problem. But most of the players are already on 8, so gonna be the wrap of the bomb site. They'll realize that it is completely empty. Bomb gets planted, and job done. A couple of these players will probably consider saving, probably end up carrying over the Kevlar. Frost are not really in a position where they can afford to throw any of these rifles away, so 7 will most likely be able to carry over the utility and Kevlar that they've got currently in this game, in this round, shall I say. So it'll be 14-8, so Proster have done better than yesterday's performance against Simon. Well, 2 runs away. 7. And taking Inferno. They don't have anything in this one, so they're probably not going to be able to compete against the Bio Prosto. With the AK-47s here, the utility in the back pockets. As they start to make their way towards top Banana, HP is going to be sitting here in behind the fountain. The bomb will be picked up and it'll be brought back over towards Banana. More Prosto want to get it done. They'll throw the utility over the top. Flashbang will go in as well. And this is where they want to force their attack, as they currently have 3 players sitting here. Utility goes over the top. It'll be a smoke for CT. A deagle from Smiley wanted to get it done, but again cannot quite get that. And so with 1 minute and 0 seconds left on the clock, exactly 1 minute, they're going to start the push on through. And here it comes. It's going to be HP starting things off well for the CT side. They can get another one. Oh my god, HP gets 3. Grit holder, Smiley will get another. Kensort, he's left here fighting a 1v4. How the hell has that happened? They just walked into a meat grinder. HP just messes them up. That's all on Kensort to try and pull off the hero play. And HP is hungry. He wants another one. He wants to get the quad kill. He'll smoke off CT cross here, Kensort. He'll look back up towards the coffins, but at this point, his days are numbered. HP's still alive, and he wants this quad kill. There it is. What a run from him. 15 to 8. Map point for Se7en. Absolutely tremendous stuff there from the Deagle. And HP will be feeling very happy about that one. Only one more round needed to take this one over the line now for Se7en. Prosto in a very scary position. They do have money. The buy will come through, but this is not the performance that they were hoping for. The unpause comes through. They're ready to get going again. They have to show us what they're made of here. Otherwise, Se7en, they will end up taking us to Dust 2 with a very convincing lead under their belt. On their opponent's map pick as well. That's got to fill them with pure joy. Go back, he'll sit behind the corner. He will get the Molotov kill onto Lack. Oh, but Yukindar falling immediately after, so it's 1-for-1 trades. Prosto trying to put the pressure on towards the B-bomb site. Have they not learned their lesson? Currently, HP is ready for them again. Rotation coming back through by Kinder, and I think they're starting to remember. They're kind of having that flashback to the last run. Gonna start to back away slowly. He's only going to go in towards the B-bomb site. The bomb's shifting its attentions back over towards A, but Se7en are making the right call. They're just putting 2 on both bomb sites. They're not really gambling too much here. They haven't got enough information to be able to do that. There'll be Winter up on top of the balcony. Smoke will land up towards there. And this is where Prosto start to make their way through. Go off towards long. Prosto will throw the flashbang onto the edge. There'll be a smoke coming up towards the apartments. That'll try and delay Prosto. Might actually cause a couple of problems for them as they start to run through if they want to go right through the smoke. But they're going to back off, barrel through the boiler door, and here they go. Utilities being used in towards the A-bomb site. This has to be it from Se7en. If they want to get it done, they've got to do it here. But Ivan, he's opened it up well here for the T side. Good kill from Kinder, but it's not enough. 9 seconds. The bomb needs to get planted, and it will. Winter's held off. He could have done it, but Flash will find the kill. HP left in a 1v3 clutch. It's not going to happen here for him. He's had a stellar run in the last, but he has to fall away. It will end up being around here on the board for Prosto, and they are not done yet. They still want to fight. They still have their hopes here on Inferno, and every round that they win gets them closer to perhaps realizing that, because without Se7en, you know, they're not in an amazing economic position here. They should allow Prosto up to double figures, and that's when Se7en, you know, we've seen them choke yesterday. We've seen them throw away a big lead against Windstrike and end up losing it in overtime. It's not something that we're not used to seeing Se7en in. Yukindar is going to be here with the AK. It goes on down. That'll do a little bit onto Yukindar. That's all the land there inside a banana. I'll cover off top mid as Flourish wants to start to come on through. There'll be a smoke over the top, flashbang in towards the B-bomb site. And Prosto have got 3 players towards top banana. The bomb will make its way actually over towards mid. So, Prosto, this is the stack that could actually end them. There's 3 players here on the A site. Is the bomb actually going to commit here? Surely it's just a fake. Yeah, it definitely is. They're going to go back in towards B. Thank God for... Oh, what is that from Yekindar? Such a nice one-tap off towards HP. He's dealt with. Lack will get one, but needs to get more than that. Unfortunately, I don't see that happening. And in fact, it won't. Ivan will pick him up. Bomb planted on the B bomb site. Rotation coming in from the CTs, but an advantage is here for Prosto. Perhaps the save call is the more warranted call here. And it looks as likely it will be that save call. Smiley and Winter falling away towards the A bomb site. Prosto get it done. It's double figures. And there we go. Double figures here for Prosto. 10 on the board. And they're feeling good. This has to be a turnaround from Se7en. They're gonna have to show us something pretty magical. We cannot afford Prosto to come back into this at all. You know, you had so many chances, Se7en, to get a one-sided affair, to have that confidence moving into the second map, but Prosto are definitely starting to warm up a little bit, and that's scary. That's what happened yesterday. They allowed Windstrike to warm up. Windstrike came at them, battered them on the second map. Se7en need to be careful here. HP is going to bring the pistol on over. Going to be Winter here with the AUG. He'll peek into the corner. Kenzo is going to be finished off. Nade is going to land onto Winter's back as he's dropped to 56 HP. The players from Prosto bringing themselves back over towards middle. With the smoke over the top, flashbangs off the wall as well. And this is going to be the push from Prosto as they start to come on in. It is going to be one player inside of the A bomb site. Rotation coming in from the CTs as well. This is going to be so difficult to hold on to, but Smiley's going to do his best work. He's got one. It's not enough. Flashbangs in. Winter steps up. This could be it. 2 USPs versus the AWP and the SG. It's not looking likely. And there it is. Nico back with the kill off towards long. That should confirm as the 5-7 comes out as well. Kinder has to pull off a 1v2 with a USP. If this happens, I give up. Honestly give up. But actually, he's got an AK, so he's got to save instead. So, there we go. It will be a 15-11. Prosto brought this right back into contention. Although, in the next round, this is where the buy will come in from Se7en. The loss bonuses are mounting. They've got the saved AK from Kinder. He could drop over the Lack to allow him to get a little bit more utility as well. Or he can keep it himself, because he's not exactly in the strongest economic position himself. And allow Lack to go to the weaker buy on his own. Yeah. Well, so it's a decent buy here from Se7en. I think they'll go for it for sure. Yeah, there's another option here. Is to go for the half buy, but and have the money into the next. But we'll see if what call they go for. I think it's actually looking like they're gonna go for the half buy call. Interesting. So yeah, I mean it's okay actually. I mean, they couldn't get a full buy across the board. They couldn't get all that together. And so why not just put what you can together. And just hope the hero AK is enough. We've seen it can be in the past. Let's see if it is here. These odds brought to you by GG.bet for the winner of Inferno. We're currently favouring Prosto. Look at this. So, Se7en are still in the lead. But if Prosto are to win this map, they're going to have to go to overtime. We're no strangers to overtime here in the CIS minor qualifiers. That's for sure. We've seen quite a few of those. We're not veterans of the overtime. Flashbang ready. It'll go around the corner. Multiple players from Prosto start their charge, their push in towards A long. And one player sitting inside of the pit, and that is Kinder. He will just stay alive inside of there. And the rest of the 7 side have decided to stack towards the B bomb site. At this point, Prosto, they're not going to be going there, it seems. Maybe they are, actually. So they faked A, hoping the rotation, the stack would dilute. And they've made the right call here because the stack has diluted, but we'll get the information that no one's actually committing in towards the A bomb site. They need to be careful. And the way that 7 are currently stacked, this could actually work for them. There's a couple of players coming towards CT. They've got players there to deal with that. Although Winter has been found, they know there's players inside of CT now. That alerts the CTs to realize there's a problem on B. And Ivan doesn't care. He'll walk on in. AWP strikes onto HP. He wants another one as well. Flashbang in, allows him to get close. Has spotted the player on his right, perhaps 4x3, but still gets the kill on Smiley. 9 seconds. All they need to do is deny the bomb plant. Lack is desperately trying to do that, but he hasn't got the weaponry for it. He cannot deny that bomb plant, and it will be the 1v2. They know where he is, and Yukindar will pick it up. 15-12. Prosto now 3 away from taking this to overtime. 3 away from breaking 7's hearts. And this, you know, we've seen 7 break down mentally before. You know, we've seen it on Dust 2 yesterday. This kind of exact thing, right? I believe this is a technical pause. I'm pretty sure, because usually, like we kind of discussed earlier, when it is a tactical pause, it'll come up and allow you to know that it's a tactical pause, whereas this one's just a match pause. So probably just a technical issue on the server or with one of the players. Let's check the scoreboard, see if anybody's having any ping issues. And currently they aren't. So actually, the only player who's really got high ping on the CT side is Smiley. No one on the Prosto side is really differing in IP. Sorry, I say ping. Well, we are ready to get right back into this one, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be Se7en taking it over the line, or will it be Prosto fighting their way to overtime? Se7en, they have got a buy coming into this one. It's utility. They haven't had that in a while. Let's see if it really makes a difference. They've got an AWP there. They've got the AUGs on every player, bar Kinder, and of course the AWP. But Prosto, that'll be the AWP in the hands of Ivan. Flourish is going to take initial damage, drop to 70 HP. 7 will have most of their troops over towards the A bomb site now. They've actually rotated a 4th on over. They're leaving 1 player on B. Oh no. He's playing very passively as well. He's not going to hold a lot of info off of this. Banana is theirs, and Prosto are going to go 5 men into this. Oh no, the rotation needs to come in very quickly on the CT side. Lack is going to have to smoke this off and try and delay as long as possible. There goes the smoke. Flashbangs in. It's over at this point. Prosto have got the bomb site. It's got to be a retake. No kill yet for Lack. It's a spam, and there's a kill. Man advantage for them. That's enough. If he can hold on to that and not die, they have a great chance here. Rotation coming in from 7. They have the man advantage. Prosto desperately looking for a kill to try and give them a chance back into this one. They have got the bomb site. It is theirs. And 7 are going to have to try and fight back for it. Currently, they've got a big player coming in the big flank. That is, of course, Yukindar coming in from behind. They need to go quickly. He's about to flank in on lots of them. Ivan going to take up the kill on Yukindar. The flank is still there. He's going to line them up. It's Yukindar with 1. Yukindar with another. Smiley gets it done, but it's still all over. It's a 4K from Lack. He makes it happen, and that will be the round. It will be a 16-12 victory here on Inferno, and that will be a massive, massive underdog belt for 7. They're so happy they've got that map. I'm I'm sure they'll be feeling very confident moving on to the next one. It's going to be Dust 2. It's their home ground. We've seen them play well against Windstrike yesterday. Very easily could have taken that map if it wasn't for a couple of problems or a couple of small mistakes. So let's see what they can do against Prosto, who definitely didn't look on their top 4 here on Inferno. Join us after the break. We've got Dust 2 coming right up.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.